Hey, how's it going, friends? I'm Darkoburi, the collector, and today we're going to check out these two pieces from Final Fantasy VII. For today's video, we're going to do the unboxing of these two pieces. The first one is Aerith, and the second is Vincent Valentine. Both are figures from Final Fantasy VII. The exception is that our Aerith figure here doesn't actually appear in Final Fantasy VII itself, but as you can see here, it's from Crisis Core, which is the prequel to Final Fantasy VII. And our Vincent Valentine is from the sequel. So, we're not going to talk about Final Fantasy VII itself. Remember that here on my channel, we've already done the unboxing of the remake featuring Cloud Strife. We're going to unbox these two figures, which are honestly very important characters. If you haven't played Final Fantasy VII or the remake, be careful. There are going to be a lot of spoilers, especially about this character, since Vincent Valentine appears throughout the whole game. So, just a heads up. For today's unboxing, we're going to start with Aerith. If you look here, it says Gamesboro. Here we have our figure, which is from PlayArt's Action Figures K Edition. Honestly, these are truly excellent figures. We can give a little spoiler about what our figure comes with by doing this. Both figures have that option. I'm not going to leave it up for too long so it doesn't become a huge spoiler, and let's take a look at the box here. Right off the bat, on this side, as I mentioned, it's from Crisis Core, Final Fantasy VII, PlayArts. Here is the name of our character, we'll just call her Aerith, and on the back there are some scenes featuring our character. Let's remember that she didn't have a very good ending, but it's an important part we need to keep in mind throughout the whole game. So let's take the figure out, and just a note, it also says it's for kids 15 and up, and that children under 3 could be at risk of choking because the pieces are very small. So keep all the pieces away from children under 3 years old, and really start collecting them when you have the chance. But it does say it's recommended for kids 15 and up. Quickly, we take out the contents of our box, and inside the box, on the back, is our base. What's impressive here is that it comes with a set of screws, the instructions to assemble our Aerith character, and like I mentioned before, down here at the bottom is where it says it's for children or people 15 years and older. Honestly, they weren't lying, but I don't know why they make it for such an older age group, since the pieces really aren't that small and you can actually play with it just fine from 10 years old and up. I don't see any problem with that. Once we've assembled the whole figure, what you actually put together is this, the base. You place this part here, then you add another arch, and finally, the handles go here. What's interesting about this piece is that it already comes with screws. Before, it used to just come with a small plastic piece that let you play with it quite a bit. And if you saw the video when I did the unboxing of Final Fantasy VII with Cloud Strife on his motorcycle, Cloud couldn't stand up. Now, with these screws, and it even comes with a tool, you can finally tighten it as much as you want so your figure stays really secure, and your character stands like this. You can put this smaller handle around the neck, and of course, we lift this part up here. I decided to use this handle, which is a bit, if you notice, bigger, and you just open it up. It's a bit harder to open because I left the screw somewhat tight. Let's take a look at the piece first. This is the piece that came with it. It came with this alternate face. Well, actually, it's the whole head for our character, and it also came with this staff. This is the weapon she uses, and just now when I put it together really tightly, it came apart, but now I can't separate it anymore, which, well, just means I'm really strong and well-fed. We get a pair of hands, which we'll take a closer look at in a moment, and the most interesting hands are the ones that come joined together, which is what she's doing here, the pose that's displayed on our box. Let's take a look at the face here. If you notice, it's completely smooth and has green eyes. Aerith always wore this bow. She always appears like this, and she would do her hair in this ponytail tied down here, also with this pink ribbon. She wore this cord around her neck. If you notice, the whole cord is tied there. She has a jacket that's honestly impressive. It's a red jacket. If you notice, it looks like it's made of leather, and you can see the stitching here. Let's look here at the shoulder, on the back. You can see all the stitching as if it were sewn. And here on the front, on the left side, right here on the left side of the chest, there's the pocket with the button. Honestly, it looks like it's a little bit torn, both here. If we look here near the left armpit, and on the right side, it looks like it's slightly ripped. We're going to have the same effect here on the back. It's kind of slightly cut. Other than that, she's wearing a pink dress, a long dress. If you notice, it's covered in buttons, really long, and her whole look matched perfectly with some brown boots. You don't see any other accessories on her. Here, just on her arms, she's wearing these bracelets, but those didn't really have any purpose in the story. It's a semi-articulated figure, and it's actually pretty hard to move it around, so don't try it because it feels like it's going to snap at any moment. So we'll leave Aerith here. Honestly, this character, like I said, is a little bit sad. Why? Because when you start Final Fantasy VII, Cloud Strife appears, and then you meet her as a flower seller. You think, oh, she's just a simple flower seller, she's in the church, everything's fine. But actually, she was descended from people who could sense the energy of the earth. This energy was being drained by a company called Shinra, and they were in Midar, which was like the center of the city. They had several reactors there, and I think she was near reactor number 5, which was in one of the lowest areas, places that were extremely poor. So for her, as a flower seller, finding flowers was something very rare, because they were draining the planet's energy, so obviously there wasn't enough for natural things to grow. She meets Cloud, starts to join up with him, obviously with Barrett, Tifa, Red 13, and Kate Sith, who is like this electronic cat, and she decides to go with them. But the surprise is that when one of the game's discs is ending, remember, this was on PlayStation and games came on multiple discs back then. So, you're making your way with Cloud Strife, you're going after Sephiroth, Ares goes ahead, and by the time you want to catch up with Sephiroth, she's simply dead. You find her already dead. You couldn't do anything to save her, honestly. You didn't even make it in time. That's why they give her this expression. If you want to display the figure, you can set it up just like this, with her hands and obviously with her eyes closed. Why? Because she dies on us in Final Fantasy. That's why they decided to make this one, which is Crisis Core, where the prequel to what happened several years before is told. I think between 5 and 7 years before Final Fantasy VII, where her full story is actually explored. It shows that her mom, suddenly she gets imprisoned, then her dad was killed. They're after her because she's, like I said, a descendant of those who can sense the energy. But in the original Final Fantasy VII, you can't do anything. You lose her from your team, and she used these kinds of weapons, called staffs or rods like the ones mages use, and her energy or powers were only for healing. She helped heal the allies, and obviously, depending on your weapon, you would insert or embed the materia into it. So, the materia are the powers they could use, like fire, poison, ice, whatever you wanted, and you would embed them here. So that's how our Aerith piece turned out. As you can see, I was able to put the weapon she has on her, and here it is attached. Honestly, like the saying goes, you never know who you're working for, and I'm going to steal this base from Aerith and put it here with my Cloud Strife, who we have right here. So, Cloud Strife is going to keep this base. Aerith, we're going to give her the other base. Honestly, I'm sorry, but this one is just, way cooler. So let's go ahead and do the unboxing of Vincent Valentine. I just wanted to show off my Cloud Strife here again, because honestly, he's my favorite character from Final Fantasy VII. Alright, now let's move on to the Vincent Valentine figure. I always have to hold back my excitement because I do the unboxing live. When I get the figures, sometimes I end up storing them away for months, because I have quite a few to unbox, and I wanted to open this Vincent Valentine figure, but people kept telling me, it's not time yet, there are more impressive figures that just came out. You can check out all the videos we have on our YouTube channel. Go ahead and give a like to each and every one of them. But now, let's finally get to this Vincent Valentine. If you notice, it's from the game Dirge of Cerberus. So, here we have our box. On the front, there's an epic depiction of Vincent Valentine. Also, this is my second favorite character from the entire Final Fantasy VII saga. And on the back, we have some images of our character. Once we've taken our Vincent Valentine out of the box, honestly, it came with several accessories. The first of these are these 2 weapons it comes with. The pieces came separately, the head was a little loose, but that's the only alternate face it has. It comes with these 3 hands, 1 for the left hand and 2 right hands. Here, it's kind of like the good, the bad, and the ugly. The good thing is that the figure is amazing. The bad thing is that this part of the base arrived without the piece where it fits in. So I'm going to act like I can't fit it in here, because I really can't fit it in. But the good part is that Vincent Valentine stands on his own. If you notice, he doesn't need anything else. Our Vincent here, if you remember, is one of the few who use these weapons, but they were weapons powered by magic and you could embed materia into them. This is the triple-barreled shotgun that he had. If you look, let's check it out, it's really awesome. The golden detail it has here, where he activates it. Here we see the part where it fires in the whole barrel, which is extremely long. Here, if you notice, it has a whole chain where it was attached, and you can put it here on the side of our Vincent Valentine. The other part is this, which is like our sniper for long-distance shots. If you notice, this weapon's barrel can easily be removed and it becomes a shotgun again. If you look, it's almost the same size. But again, these three barrels all have the golden highlight right here in this part. The handle, this can also be detached if you want to mount it somewhere else. If you notice, it's very simple and honestly, this part is extremely fragile. That's what I would say to our friends at Play Arts. It should fit a little better, because as you can see, it falls off really easily. It's not that it's broken, it just falls off. So, I'm going to put this weapon on him. As you can see, this one is extremely fragile. It comes apart into 3 pieces. And now, here we have our vampire. Honestly, he's someone we used to say, oh, well, he's a vampire. We're always going to see him covered up. Like here, you can't see his face from the mouth down. His eyes are strikingly red. His hair is long, as you can see, really long, and it's black. He's wearing a bandana or a headband here, also red, which completes his whole outfit. If you notice, he has this super extended piece of cape. Honestly, it's completely plasticized. Look at all the effects. There are 2 layers of cape. Now that's redundant, but it's true. And this part here is movable. You can position the cape as if it were levitating. If you notice, let's do a close-up on this part here, which is where the cape moves. If you look, it has a bit of a gothic vibe, to call it a certain style. All these clasps it has. The first one is fastened, the rest of the cape isn't fastened anymore. On the inside, his whole jacket is black. Let's check out all the details here. If you notice, he has several belts. His pants are completely black and textured. Honestly, it's impressive. It's a truly epic figure. And the boots, if you look, have this effect. Here there's a golden part, and the rest is brown. Down at the bottom, the boots are just black, and here you can see, up to where the boot goes. We have the hand here, and if you notice, it's already the claw. It comes with both types of grips, one to hold any of the weapons or this one that's just completely normal. I've told you they're semi-articulated. Honestly, I'm having quite a bit of trouble, a lot, trying to move the hand forward. I'm not going to try it so I don't break it. It's a metallic hand, and on the other side it has all the grips. Here we see everything as if they were straps and the hand with some black gloves. So let's leave it here so you can take a really close look at our Vincent Valentine, who honestly is just amazing. Let me know in the comments which of the 2 figures you liked more. Honestly, I really lean towards my Vincent Valentine, which is just awesome. Also, what do you think about Aerith? Honestly, that figure is also a perfect 10. Both figures are from Play Arts in their Kai version. Remember, there's still more to come. The box itself tells us, try to collect them all. We've already seen Klaus Streif, who is also absolutely stunning and comes with the full set of weapons. And if you like this video, let us know in the comments. Remember to check out all our social media. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Medium. We're on TikTok too, so check us out there as well. Leave a like, give me some love. Share the content, subscribe, and hit the bell so you get notified every time we upload a new video. And remember to also check out the Darkoburi store. We're at darkoburi.com. There you'll find exclusive figures. We also have mugs, plushies, lots of stuff, keychains, and our thermoses. Go check it out. Honestly, our store is amazing. There are exclusive figures coming, and all the pre-orders from all the big studios are already being released. So stick with us. A new video comes out every Thursday here on our channel at 11:30. And we have a short version, one where we take out all the explanations and just show the figure live. We post that every Friday. So check that out too, and as always, Darkoburi, peace out.